Welcome back to our quad stream / podcast / news update here with the Crimson Blur. I'm Chroma. How are you doing?
What's up, Crow?
We got to plug a couple things. First of all, we got Coinbase. Thanks to our title sponsor, Coinbase, for helping me make... I
see what you did there.
I'm having problems where I can't say Coinbase. I got to say Cornbase, where I'm like, whether you're new to crypto or an experienced trader, Coinbase got you good.
Yeah, that's right. I love
He'll get you done.
That ad's fun.
Yeah. Go to BDS/GD/Coinbase, or we got a banner below you can click on. Yeah, you should probably... you can earn crypto by learning about crypto or DeFi or Web3, and I think you should really learn about all three of those things. I think it's very important to learn about those things. Yeah, a lot that you can do on that website. Check them out on BTS/GD/Coinbase and click on the banner below. And as of now, they still have everybody's money, which is not what you can say
about the competitors.
Anyway,
True.
Back to the match, I suppose.
Yeah, so we're going to have more quad streaming. This has actually been pretty fun, this commentate quad stream.
It's been a good time.
Yeah.
I haven't said anything about the matches. We have some updates from around the venue. IBDW has announced himself the #2 ranked SSBM player worldwide.
Interesting.
And less importantly, he's now becoming a free agent.
Yeah, that was expected.
That was a little bit more expected. And Mango correctly responds, ranked #2 on what?
Yeah. On what exactly? On what list?
Yeah, exactly. What list is going on? Unfortunate news also, AMSA is going to have to drop out of Panda Cup. He is busy going to the gym and playing DDR. So, a quick recovery there.
Yeah.
We hope for AMSA as far as things go.
I want to say the best. Who do you think is the best at DDR in Melee? Is it Ty?
Oh, I actually don't know this.
Probably Ty, right?
Is it Ty? Is Ty really just nice with it?
Ty is nice with it.
See,
Toph does it a lot.
I miss the big house. I know Toph is nuts at rhythm games, like generally.
In general, he's cracked at rhythm games. He's probably better at rhythm games than he is at Melee.
Mm-hmm.
Saying a lot.
That's kind of wild, actually.
There's that one. I saw him play that one, the tapping one.
Could be a lot of them. A lot of them are tapping ones.
I don't know the name.
To think about it, yeah.
And he just was like going nuts, and I was like, Toph, you're crazy.
I realize I have no ability to judge things that aren't Melee. Like, I don't know how good or bad Toph is by looking at him play.
Are you just not a gamer? Are you one of those people?
No, I am a gamer. It's just like, I don't know at the very top level what's the most impressive thing. They just tell me, like, oh, I cleared a 16 or something, or I did this or that. And they're like, I don't know. I don't know how to, like, relate
quantify that. Like, how are you like world class? Or you what?
Right, like, what are you? So you top 100?
That's the thing. That's how people outside Smash look at us in Smash.
A little bit, yeah.
They don't really see someone like me or Zane that different.
Well, they shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
They correctly understand.
They correctly get it, right? they correctly get that.
It's like the low knowledge of the very high knowledge.
Yeah. It's like Dunning-Kruger effect, right?
Yeah, in the middle, they're like, well, I could take Blur, but not Zane. Wrong.
And they're wrong.
Yeah.
Those people are wrong.
Right. At the very low, it's I could take Zane and Blur. Middle, it's I could take Blur, not Zane. And then
the end is I can't take either.
Yeah, I'd rather take Zane than Blur.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'd rather fight Zane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think you're getting it.
Yeah, now we're understanding the deep power.
Right, but the point I'm trying to make is that, like, for them, it's like anyone who's in competitive at all is like a god at that game.
Yeah,
right?
I suppose so, yeah.
And they don't know that, like, a lot of people they would consider gods have been, like, playing for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, dude, it's not that. They just know how to wave dash.
Well, this is my issue now. Can I look at a quad stream and know who's playing? Like, if we look at the matches and they don't give us the names...
that would be take a lot of skill. I think, like, if I had a pool of names in front of me, I could probably do it.
Yeah, like if I had...
Also, it depends. Are they good, like, top 20 players? I think I could.
Right.
But if they're players I wouldn't recognize their style
otherwise,
like, would I really be able to tell the difference between Vincessant and another player? I doubt it. Right.
Probably
I wouldn't
not.
I wouldn't. The name Vincessant wouldn't come to my head quick enough. For me to, like, guess that. But I think Darkatma and Mango, I could maybe get that straight off the bat.
I think I could get Mango really fast. And
Mango I could get immediately.
Atma I could also
I could get Mango off this warm-up.
Just that one, yeah, exactly.
Literally. And I think Atma I could get too.
Atma I could probably get. We got Casper Krudo.
I couldn't do that.
Probably.
I think I could do, well, Krudo's hard, kind-ish, but he's more possible than Casper.
We're 0 for 1 on
Casper
Krudo.
would just be like another Fox, and I wouldn't.
I feel like Casper's style is really, like, in neutral, it's very, very interesting. He just, like, he makes a lot of intuitive decisions. Just like,
whatever you say. I bet you couldn't. I bet you couldn't tell the difference between Casper and your Fox. Like, that might be me.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I'd be really.
You'd be like, I was playing crack that day, huh?
There's sometimes Mango will do something. I'm like, oh, that's the Chroma.
Nice.
And that's really like the max ability. So I'm going to say one thing.
Yeah.
Out of Nasty and Vincessant, one of them is on a keyboard. Can you figure out who?
I'll look for it in a second. Dude, they haven't dashed yet, and also they're weird characters.
They're weird
way
characters.
easier.
This
way
one's
easier.
really hard, I think.
Give me a second.
Yeah. I might have.
Oh, it's the Peach.
How?
That's literally immediate. It's easy. Dude, you just saw the dash. It doesn't. It literally. I've never been wrong. It's easy. I'm right, right?
That's incredible. Yeah, I mean, yes, Vincessant
not hard.
is on a keyboard.
Yeah, it's the
it's
Peach.
been doing that for a
Are you
couple
kidding
months.
me? Look at that dash dance. I'm not dumb. Like, no, it's so easy. It doesn't. Like, I don't know how anyone else. Like, I don't even know how you're even talking about this is hard. It's like a different video game.
So I watched someone lose to Greg Turbo.
Yeah.
And complain about an angle that Mr. Greg Turbo did.
Yeah.
And said, cheating box controller. It was a 45-degree angle.
That was just a normal
It was a
angle.
45-degree angle.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the spirit.
That's
behind
for sure.
that. That's good. Okay, so with Mango versus Atma, that's a set right there.
That's a fun
Atma's
one.
a good player.
Yeah.
And a player that could go Peach or Sheik.
Occasionally Fox, but probably not versus Mango.
Yeah, pretty much never goes Fox anymore, I feel like.
Atma was like one of...
Had a period. You're right about that.
Yeah, like one of the fastest players for like a weird bit of like 2015. Where he was just legitimately doing movement things that like maybe Sung was doing.
You know what to say to butter me up.
I have to.
That's my dog. I love Sung.
Was Sung just teleported from the future?
That's what it feels like. And then he just vanished away.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Too gentle for this melee world.
He's really too gentle for this melee world.
Yeah.
This harsh, cruel melee world.
But there's just like, like controller tech that people are talking about, like max light shield to do a specific thing or like various toggles. And it's like, yeah, Sung invented that.
Oh, dude, I'm actually I'm a fraud because so I'm getting a new controller this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
And I was thinking about like giving them a specific value.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't research it. I wonder if I can maybe hit up the Marth Discord. So you know the value that like you dodge shine grab?
Oh, no, I don't.
There's like okay. So
I'm not going to tell you either because I don't think you should morally be able to dodge shine grab.
Oh, obviously. It's very immoral, but that's the world we're in, right?
It's terrible. What coordinate is that again?
But
what
seriously,
website will tell me the coordinate?
So I'm like, I should set my light shield to that. And I didn't look it up though, because I might hit up the Marth Discord and be like, guys, someone please quickly figure this out while I have the modder still here.
But Vincessant is a longtime friend, and he was playing an Arizona Puff, not CPU 0, who had sync stall notches. And then I said, okay, it's time to shut this down.
Let's shut this down.
Let's shut this down.
Let's
We got to
shut
go
this
to
whole operation down.
the Curly W rule set, which she advocates and I steal, which is everyone has to pick from a random box of controllers at the start of the game.
That's the most fair rule set you can have.
Yeah. And Mango would be fine.
Mango would actually win.
Mango might still win. Armada would never play another tournament.
Yeah.
We don't,
Nietzsche King would. Well, actually, Nietzsche King might be okay.
He would
He's
test.
like good at playing with all different types of controllers.
He would test 17 and be like, can I get another one?
Yeah.
We'd have to explain no.
Cody wouldn't become a top 100 player anymore. He would just drop completely.
Cody and
off
me
the
are now
map.
the same level player.
Just off the
Instantly
map.
back down. Oh, man.
That was a Z jump joke for those who didn't get it.
Shoutouts to Zed Jump.
Little Z jump joke.
Zed Fat. We
Yeah.
might see Zed today. So Professor Pro and Venelox, I think winner is going to make top 64. Venelox beat J-Salt. I've never seen anyone beat J-Salt in my life.
J-Salt? Yeah. Also, I've never seen anyone beat a J Sheik.
That's true.
Thought you're not allowed to do that.
The various J gods. Okay, so I was calling J-Moog J-Beast for a while. Nobody liked that nickname. They were like,
J-Beast? Yeah, I don't like it either.
J-Beast is fun. That look like so they're like
You don't
J
call
God.
another man Beast, bro.
It's a beast of a man. J-Beast.
Yeah, but then you have
He's
to
a
like say it
different
all the
beast.
time. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so like, what do you call then J-Moog?
A mooker.
That sounds bad. And like vaguely racial?
It doesn't it? Like you're
a
right.
little bit, yeah.
I think it might mean something that I have no idea.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
That's one of
Actually,
those, right? Where you're
yeah.
like, wait a second, that was terrible?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not good.
Maybe not good.
And we got Amos Peach. I'm always excited to see this thing.
This is, I think, actually going to be closer. Mango against Sheik is a lot better than against Peach lately.
The Falco particularly. You got credit for it. So the funny thing about Prof is this is not one of Prof's absolute best matchups. Like when I talked to Pip about it a bit.
The Ditto?
The Ditto, yeah. And the way that he said it was like Prof is just so good at being very, very fast that it's weird when the other character is that fast.
Also fast. It's like Mars who are bad at the Ditto were like, wait, they also have range.
They can dash away from me.
For me!
I don't want them to do that.
That's so whack.
But pretty solid, you know, first.
Yeah.
Venelox actually practices this matchup quite a bit, one of the top Soulcar Arcadians, but kind of wild it's like a competitive match so far, right? If you think about it in some sort of cosmic sense of...
I mean, 2 stock is probably what I would have guessed going in, no? Is it really that weird?
I guess
Did you expect Venelox to get 3 stock?
No, I guess... Like, I'm watching this. Like, Venelox opens up...
This is good.
With, like, a solid stock, and it's not just, like, one big combo.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, this is pretty good.
At least looks like a top-level sort of Fox Ditto.
Venelox is the White Fox?
Venelox the White Fox, yeah.
Looked really good, that stock.
BZPR. Yeah, it looked great. Venelox also...
Venelox looked real good that last stock.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the best stock I've ever seen Venelox play.
That's very good. The joke that I always make at Europe's expense is, like, what player would cause an extinction event? And my joke was that it would be Musco Man, who won the New York City Arcadian. And you think
he'd win or something?
So, like, Musco Man was beating B-Bats. And then B-Bats goes to Europe and gets, like, 5th or 4th or something at FET. And with this logic,
I think,
I'm very unfair.
Maybe Europe needs more pride.
I think so, too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I shouldn't be able to say that.
I think, like, I've got a distinct sense for many years that when things like that happen to them, they don't get, like, mad.
Yeah, they're like, all right.
It's like, man, there's one thing you can never... They can control your mind and your body, but there's one thing that a Saiyan warrior always keeps.
It's pride.
Pride.
So...
Where's the pride at?
I have to watch it again. Did Vegeta always have the Widow's Peak?
Oh, absolutely.
Because canonically, they don't lose their hair.
Yeah, I think he always had it.
He must have always had it. Wow. And after we've started talking, Professor Pro is
just washing.
just completely decimating Venelox. Basically, as soon as I started saying that, really.
I mean, this is technically a double 2 stock. Is literally, if I could have bet before the set, that's what I would have bet at.
Yeah. So this will be, I think, a best of 5.
Oh, yeah.
So Mango's 3-0 Darkatma.
Krudo's doing well against Casper. Man, we already have good sets.
I know. These are the fun ones.
Is good to have. Like, we're actually watching like good stuff right now.
These are all the fun ones.
This would normally be off stream. And Rocket, dude, Rocket. Everyone loves a little bit of Rocket.
So Rocket actually lost to Darkatma. That's why.
That's a tough one for a Young League.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, Sheik. Come on.
Not one of the best ones. So now Rocket is playing Jhunwung, who has actually defeated SF. So I almost watched Rocket SF. My goat. SF. Zbert kind of hanging out in losers, making it pretty far.
Yeah.
See how that goes. And then the other side of winners in that pool, which we may see after this, is FatGoku.
Oh!
I know the docs are going to love that.
I thought about it. I was like, you know, I've gone through a lot of eras of SoCal.
Mm-hmm.
I can confidently say that right now, the most popular player in Southern California
is France.
It's France. I think there's even a chance if France played Mango in a SoCal.
Oh no, everyone cheers for France. It's not close even, I think.
And that's you know how crazy the words that just came out of my mouth are?
I know. Mango doesn't really have like IBDW syndrome, where nobody cheers for him in person, because people still love Mango, and Mango never goes to these locals for a lot of good reasons, honestly. But like,
I see what you're saying with IBDW syndrome. The man's a free agent.
Yeah, free agent.
He's got plenty of fans, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, people cheer for him all the time.
That is very true. We actually might see Stude play for Top 64. Stude has beaten Arcadia.
Yeah.
Studebaker. Vincessant will play Phazon, the, I believe, Colorado Samus.
Phazon's pretty good.
Phazon's pretty good. That could be very tricky.
Recently lost a net play set to Phazon.
Oh, yeah. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. That guy's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think this goes to time, but I don't think this doesn't go to close to time. Jhunwung Rocket.
Oh, Jhunwung Rocket? It should go to time if they're playing right.
And right now, Venelox is destroying Professor Pro.
At this very moment, yes.
Everything I talk about.
We're going to look back.
right.
Based on the way that set's been going.
I feel like each of them have taken turns to just take 6 stocks at a time. Okay, now he's just shining all of Prof's moves, which is terrifying.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, Prof's going to be fine. He's got plenty of games to go on this one.
Well, he might just win this one, too.
That'd be insane.
I feel like Young Link matchups are very hard to evaluate.
I don't like watching any of them, but I like watching it happen. I don't know how to phrase that. Like, I think
don't know. I actually did not understand what you said.
I have to admit that if Young Link were the whole game, I probably wouldn't watch that much Melee.
If Young Link were the whole game,
like if every matchup were Young Link versus somebody, I don't think I would watch Melee.
Well, the somebodies would still be in the game, so you're just saying the character select screen wouldn't allow you
like
to
somehow it's Young Link every time.
It wouldn't let you play the game unless one of you were Young Link.
Yeah, one of you has to be Young Link.
The other characters can't fight each other.
Exactly.
They love each other. Young Link's the ultimate enemy.
Actually has to be Young Link.
Yeah.
But I do like watching Young Links because I don't get to watch Young Link that much.
Can Young Link fight himself in this world?
Yeah. No.
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 So that means
you have
is that mathematically mean that in order for the tournament to operate, there needs to be an exact distribution of 50% Young Link, 50% other characters?
They can never not play. They all have to win and lose at the right time.
How do you run a tournament? Okay, now I'm thinking about math now, for fun.
Yeah.
What happens in a tournament of, let's say, 16 players, and there's 9 Young Links, and then there is 7 other characters? You can't finish the tournament, right?
Yeah, the police come and they have to shut you down.
You can't finish the tournament. That's how the math works.
Right.
The police come. The
police have to come.
They'll haul the CRTs away.
Well, we had this idea once where
in a video game like that. So that's crazy.
Yeah. Or we had this idea where because Puffs hate Puff Ditto so much, we make it.
No, we can't move off this.
Yeah. Okay. So how does it actually work?
Hear me out.
Yeah.
In that scenario, how do you run it? What format can you run it? Can you do with a distribution like that, 9 and 7?
9 and 7.
With a game like that, is there a format? Because it's not like single in, double in,
you would
Swiss,
have to double DQ every time that there wasn't a Young Link somebody else matchup.
Yeah, you DQ every time, and you have to do. You can't do bracket formats.
No.
Because you would eventually run into Young Link versus Young Link.
You would basically have a double paired round robin, like one team versus the other team.
Okay, so you would. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're doing some group theory, set theory stuff here.
Yeah, it has to be match all the other ones.
Match all the other ones. They all. Yeah. You do what you would do is like, all the Young Links have to play all the other ones. Whoever comes up with the best record. But here's the thing.
Right.
How do you do tiebreakers? Because the Young Links can't fight each other.
Well,
what if there's all the Young Links beat all of the other characters, and everyone has a perfect record on the Young Link side? Who wins the tournament?
Young Link. Young Link wins that tournament.
I understand Young Link wins the tournament. You just split up the money between the rest of them.
Yeah.
But then you don't have a winner of the tournament.
That's fine. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't watch it.
Oh, obviously.
I think it'd be
that's beyond the point.
I think it'd be very disappointing. But
that is a fun thought experiment of how would you run a tournament in a video game like that.
Well, it's kind of like, in chess you had like, Russia versus the world or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's the way they do set it up.
But then Russia wins. I get it, but you can't in this scenario
exactly.
you want like a
player
to
win.
Like, is there a format that you could make with tiebreakers where one player wins in a game like that I just described?
Not unless you force them not to play a different character. And what you would do is you would have them play Young Link versus somebody and then switch and you run it like chess.
Of course you could make it so that, hey, everyone has to play an equal amount of Young Link and other characters.
Exactly.
That I know how to do.
That's easy.
That's easy. You use RPS for Young Link or you basically white or black.
Yeah, you do white or black in that case.
Right.
Yeah.
That I understand. But that's not what we're talking about.
Venelox
we're talking about can you do it with a character lock?
No, you can't.
Maybe you can.
You might.
I have to think about tiebreakers.
That's an exercise for everyone at home.
Well, I guess there's still stocks. You'd be like, which of the Young Links are the most? But then what if that ties?
Right, exactly.
What if that ties?
Who times out everyone the most?
I mean, theoretically, you could do it by alphabet. But what if they all named A?
Dude, Venelox is winning again.
Venelox is winning again?
It's kind of wild.
Dude.
So this is the curse thing, and I want you to think about this. And this is, of course, with all full respect to Professor Pro. He's an incredible player, one of the best players in the world. One of the greats of all time, especially in Europe, and will probably win this set. How many times out of 100 does Professor Pro not win the SoCal Arcadian?
It's so disrespectful.
But specifically this SoCal
Arcadian.
Arcadian.
I want to know Europe that he does represent SoCal when he says that.
Yeah, of course.
This is a representative phrase, and you guys should get mad when you hear things like that.
You should. Oh my fucking God, Venelox, you're going nuts. Professor Pro's.
Dude, and this venue's going nuts for that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. First of all, no one ever roots for Prof for the SoCal Arcadian in any of these scenarios. The other
I
ones,
would root for Prof.
he has to beat Steech, AJ, Venelox, like all the most annoying foxes. Salami.
I would root for Prof over all those people.
Oh, he gave up the whole stage.
I love Aaron Thomas.
It's over. Up throw, up air, and
He's
Professor
sick.
Pro clutches it.
He's 6. See, that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
That's the diff. That's the Aaron
the
Thomas
diff.
difference.
Close.
That was close.
A close 3-1.
Rocket is doing so well against Jhunwung, getting some bombs.
Jhunwung's got pretty solid results. In,
Really?
in
No idea.
SoCal, like, you know, your Verdugos, your Lawlesses, that sort of thing.
No idea.
So do you think instead of doing the top 8 thing that Ludwig's doing, he should just juice Verdugo or Lawless, run a super Verdugo?
No, I think Ludwig should make so that half the players play Young Link. We need to solve this problem.
I think Panda Cup should do it.
Oh, at this point?
At this point.
What else do they have? First of all, I don't think they can get 16 players. the way it's going, I don't think they will have 16 players.
It's like
So I don't think they'll have the resources to do it.
You remember the Facebook era where we would take suggestions, but then never remember to close the poll to other people suggesting things you could vote for? They would make fun of you and they would say open poll. I want an open poll for like what Panda Cup should do with like the venue. Give it to the community. Let them know, like, should it just be a smoke
maybe
sesh?
this is just a genius ploy.
This whole
so
thing.
so that no one goes, and then Alan Bunny wins his own prize pool, right?
So if you had to pick one player to go to like win it, who would you let win that event? Because I have a couple.
To win the event?
Yeah, like if someone's got to go to Panda Cup and win it, or like Alan Bunny wins the event.
Yeah.
Who do you
Well,
send?
I don't know anyone who's going.
Well, I don't know anyone who is going. Who do we send to go?
I think I volunteer as tribute. I think it'd be
You
funny
think
if I
it'd be
win.
funny?
Wouldn't it be really funny if I win? It's somehow I'm the funniest person to win.
That is
Right.
Blur's
It
a
would
very
somehow invalidate the event more than anything else.
yeah.
Right?
And then you just donate the money, or we just
Yeah.
don't pay attention. Maybe you don't donate the money. You
I
just
do
keep the
whatever the
money.
hell I want, baby.
You're like, well, I live in a free country now. I think the commentators who have to go. I think like if Radar still has to go, I think Radar should win.
Okay. How is he playing? I guess he can't do it.
No, he just shows
press
up at the
one?
same time.
He does the press 1 situation?
Yeah.
Where he plays and commentates?
Like,
Oh my god, imagine if we had to do that. We had to do commentate quad melee.
commentate quad melee and play all
and
4
play
matches at the same time.
4 matches at the same time.
Yeah. I'm not stopping at one.
That's-
You have like 4. It's like simultaneous chess.
It's like the beautiful machine. You know, you see the people who are like have a xylophone and they're doing like 4
yeah,
instruments.
like 20 different things at the same time.
I
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
It's kind of same idea. That's real talent. Melee's too easy.
I kind of wanted Jmook to win Panda Cup at this point. He's got to get one. It
He's
feels
gotta
that feels a little too patronizing for Jake.
Yeah,
Mute King.
he might do it.
Mute King at Panda Cup. I have a tweet about this too, where I'm just like, it'd be really funny to see him the next week still miserable. Because like Logan's still not giving the tips on Marth Falco.
I see. I love Jason.
This is unfortunate, actually.
Anyways,
Oh,
Typhoon versus Venelox.
that's a good one.
It's not going to be a good one. Typhoon's going to destroy.
You think Typhoon's gonna? Okay, so I played Typhoon. Like
Typhoon's really good.
a million years ago when Typhoon was very new, and I won. But I could instantly tell, like, oh, okay, this guy's gonna be better than me in about like 4 months.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, I got that.
There's
first
some
owl.
people. There's some people that you play where you're like, I'm
Yeah.
3-stocking this guy. They're going to be better than me.
It's gonna be 6 months of this at max.
Max. Like, why does this guy already know how to do all this stuff? It's like he's like a year and a half in. Like, this is annoying.
Al told me like the first time we played, and I always did really well versus Al for whatever reason. I think he let me win. He was like 2 months in.
Al's hella good, right?
Al's insane, and Al learned faster than anybody. He said he'd been playing for 2 months, and I'm like, you are just straight lying to me.
Oh, really?
You are 100% lying to me.
I don't believe their lies.
It was true though.
Don't believe their lies. It's like Memento. I love that movie.
That's a good one. Rashomon. Always
Maybe
fire.
I'm wrong. Venelox is doing all right at the beginning.
Yeah.
What do I know?
It's a very appropriate like match for 65th, I would say. It's like very
Typhoon
talented.
Venelox.
Typhoon Venelox.
It's like
yeah.
almost perfect seating.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, I think as it works out, Typhoon
I
upset
do
somebody.
really think that Typhoon's gonna 3-0 here, though. I really do.
So Typhoon beat Fizzwiggle to get here.
See, Typhoon's really good.
Typhoon is really
It
good.
passes the eye test hardcore.
He really does. And Venelox, I
Venelox
think
is good
BJ
too.
sucks.
Venelox is good too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
BJ
absolutely.
sucks, yeah.
See what's going on.
I just have a really high opinion Typhoon, that's all.
FatGoku Rocket is going to happen because Franz beat FatGoku off quad.
Franz off the quad? How do you leave Franz off the quad?
There are 4 matches.
He's the most popular player in this room.
That's actually physically
criminal.
upsetting to me.
That's criminal.
Mango's going to play Franz, actually.
Really?
I think unless
and we're going to be able to do the social experiment. Who does the crowd root for?
Who will the crowd root
It'll
for?
Be Franz.
Yeah, it is Mango Franz.
It's going to be Franz.
Yeah,
I know SoCal at this point. There is not a human alive
who will not.
Who they'd root over Franz.
Franz played
possible.
Rocket at Wave Dash, and yeah, this was Young Link, Dr. Mario. 100 people were watching it.
Yeah, like the SoCal tournaments right now are so weird. No one's watching like a lot of the sets, and then Franz goes on, and the entire room explodes.
That's true.
It's crazy.
That's 100% true.
Man has a following. It's like a cult leader.
Franz has a good cult. He's got like a couple different cults. There's the local guys, and then there's the Doc Discord.
That's
also has
it
been
too.
Getting Franz to events.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
And I think, honestly, I'm all for it. Like, if you play a character like Doc, you deserve it. You deserve it. Look, at the end of the day, you're a Fox player. I'm a Mars player. We took the easy road out. We get it.
Yeah.
Like, look, we
didn't
didn't
earn this.
We didn't earn this.
Yeah.
No, I know what I'm doing to you.
My hands look like immaculate, so that you know, so that my hands can also look like hold the doubles money.
And the way I put it is like when those characters beat me, I know they're like actually 10 times better than me.
I'm like, okay, yeah.
You're better. I get it.
I'm actually just bad.
I'm just terrible.
Yeah.
I deserve this. I deserve this pain.
I don't know where Venelox was going there. I want to think he was just shortening onto Randall or something like that.
Pretty good again
Meanwhile,
this game.
look at Zbert. Down
Whoa,
2-0.
Zbert took a game?
Zbert took a game and is just murdering.
Wait a second.
This is Atma's counterpick.
Wait a second. Okay, never mind. I don't want to look too closely at Zbert's gameplay.
Oh, you want to?
You
don't want to find out?
I don't want to find out.
Say it isn't true.
I'm just going to look at Typhoon.
You just watch these dashes.
Yeah.
Also worth watching, Rocket FatGoku.
Okay, I've looked close enough.
Winner of this goes to top 64.
Yeah.
You know, this is a weird one as a Fox because again, it really shakes your mentality of like, why is this close? Why haven't I learned enough?
Yeah.
To do just easy things against this character. It's this game's a little more complicated than that.
Oh, Typhoon's in the lead now?
Oh.
Dude, Rocket can beat FatGoku. Rocket's so good.
Yeah, this is kind of doable.
I think is Melee just balanced?
Melee is a weirdly goodly balanced Goodly.
Yeah.
Solidly balanced game. Like skill gapping is so real in this game.
Like what the heck?
Like I watched like Captain G probably makes top 100 this year, maybe.
Are we all just being kind of silly by like not playing more mid tiers?
I think so, probably.
Maybe it's just
Venelox.
Because they do really well. Whenever like a good player tries.
It's true. Found the kill with down air.
Whoa! Jeez, I thought he curled too hard.
That was almost off the stage.
Yeah.
Do you go for it? Oh, you might. Oh. Very cursed ending.
It's going to be 3-0.
Very cursed ending. Zbert, Darkatma now.
Oh. Oh, boy. Atma. This is losers, right?
This is losers. Yeah.
Atma's and losers, right?
Atma's and losers.
Or you say Atma's in... No, it's Atma's and winners because Rocket's and losers.
No. Atma beat Rocket, lost to Mango.
Oh, okay. You're
these
right.
are both 65ths.
You're right.
Look at Zbert now. Look at these combos. Venelox right back to Yoshi's. Okay. So
that's fair.
I watched Cody play Rocket and started to learn like a couple spots where you can scrap by just kind of, holding down a bit.
Yeah. I mean, this FatGoku Rocket game is so close.
This is a tight one. And the funny thing is that like Fox shield pressure is really, really good against Young Link because you just don't have that many burst things out of shield.
Oh yeah, Young Link is non-existent out of shield, but Young Link's also really hard to hit.
Yeah,
because
short
and small. Oh. Ooh, that down smash!
Huge. I need FatGoku to stop doing that one nair in, but Rocket's gonna win this game.
That nair in? Is that the one you're talking about?
This one coming up. Oh no!
Yeah, on this one. It's so hard for Young Link to get kills though, unless you're Oh
my God, he's not.
Rocket's so good. Look at the control.
147.
Look at the patience.
He's just not worried at all about this.
Well, this is a good Young Link, yo. Maybe the greatest Young Link of all time.
That's
Well, Armada. But
probably Armada.
yeah.
Well, can it be Armada if Armada never played?
used it in the other matchups? Yeah, in the hard matchups, namely.
So I've watched Fox jab.
Just guessed, dude. FatGoku just guessed. That up smash was just pure, like, I really want to win by now. Like, I'm tired. Frankly, I'm tired.
I would like to win this game. So that's Rocket up. Venelox Typhoon close again.
Wow.
I don't know what's happening in bottom right. I'm not going to lie. No sense of that.
Bottom right's Friendlies.
Bottom right's Friendlies. All right, ignore that, everybody. And Zbert down to his last stock, but still. Oh, no. Don't go to the platform.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, Atma might be able to clutch this out. Looks like it.
Yeah, it looked like he's going to bring this one home, but definitely looked dicey.
It's very dicey. Zbert almost made a 3-0 comeback.
Yeah, impressive. Meanwhile, back to our secondary attraction in Venelox Typhoon. Oh, that's smart.
Very smart. Well, reactable, though. The Foxes just grabbed it.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the thing. There are some Foxes that just do not react when they like field like me, because I'm focused on hitting the Z button or whatever.
And, you know, that's hard.
It's difficult. And then there are the reaction ones.
Okay. Tries the back throw, correct DI. Venelox gets hit the short and red. So is Typhoon going to 3-0? Oh, I like the nil into roll. 3D tilt, reaction tech chase, gets shined out.
Shines out. How did that up smash miss both times? All right, third time's hitting.
Oh,
big
bad DI,
combo.
3 bad DIs, 4 bad DIs.
Yeah. Shine. Oh.
Oh, might not matter.
Good cover. Slip off.
Oh. Tries to nil, and this time gets to the top platform.
Oh, misses Ken combo.
Oh, what was that jump? Jump right on top of the Fox.
He did not get
Not
light
punished.
shield.
Oh my gosh.
He's faced the wrong way.
Venelox missing stuff. He might pay for it. We'll see. Yeah, pay for it.
That's two missed Ken combos.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whew, a little sloppy near the end there.
Looks like FatGoku picked it up against Rocket a bit.
Yeah, doing better.
Oh, bomb nair though.
That's usually Young Link's thing, is that has a really hard time closing stocks. Yeah, like dealing damage, Young Link is pretty good at.
Rocket was saying after the IBDW set, like, you know, if I figure out how to edge guard Fox, it's done. I'll figure it out from there.
How does Young Link beat Illusion again?
I
guess, wait, Boomerang's good against Illusion, right?
Boomerang's weird because you either get popped up or you don't really go anywhere as Fox.
My Young Link sucks if you guys can't tell. It's just garbage.
Like, you can, like, I'm like, oh, well, you just nair at it, but I watch Fox win because you could just go a slightly different angle and either not side B or side B slightly lower. It's legitimately quite difficult.
Shine Spike, Venelox.
Oh, yeah?
Really helping him. Now, remember, there's an FD here.
We got final.
I don't know how good of an FDer Typhoon is. But that was the correct combo route right there. So, messed up the edge guard.
Yeah, a bit of a drift.
That should be a
Down
stock,
there.
yeah.
Okay. Not missing that one.
You know I invented that?
You meant it, yeah.
Up throw it down there?
Yeah, I saw that.
No, I'm not joking. I was yelling at Mewtwo King about it
Okay,
for years.
What year, though? So it would have to have been about 2009.
It was really early.
It could have been, I guess. So
right,
you've been around for a while.
So Mewtwo, well, even Mewtwo King wasn't doing that until even 2014. So he was doing up throw forward air always. I'm like, you know, it's a true combo, right? And he just didn't know. And he never even really started doing it. You can watch the VODs until pretty late.
The weird thing is he will do up tilt down air a lot.
Think about it. Do you remember seeing Mewtwo King doing up throw down air? No, he just didn't do it.
It's all up tilt down air, huh?
Yeah, he would do up tilt down air. He would never do up throws or straight down air on the eyes away. He would just not do that. And I was like insistent, like, dude, that's a combo.
Well, he threw him off the stage a lot, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And then I would guess this has got to be Friendlies SFAT Graves.
Looks like it's not Friendlies. Looks like it's just tournament. I don't know.
That would be catastrophic for SFAT if that were not Friendlies. Well, what that would mean is probably SFAT has somehow lost a Curve again.
Yeah.
Which...
Ooh, okay. Typhoon takes his hit. Ends up being 3-1. Ends up having to expend the FD game because it didn't quite close on one of the Yoshi's games, but still pretty dominant, I would say.
I think that has to have happened.
What?
I think SFAT has to have lost this set to Curve.
Yeah, I guess Curve is kind of cracked right now.
Curve, so that's the second time now SFAT has lost a Curve.
Really? When
yeah,
else?
Wave Dash.
Really?
Yeah.
SFAT washed? And loses in doubles, too? This is a bad day for
This
Zachary.
is a tough day for him, yeah.
I mean, one of the greatest players of all time.
One of the GOATs. Punished by the gods for Z-jumping.
Oh, right. He's actually had horrible results since then, huh?
Yeah, it's really been kind of rough out here.
Spark had a hard time. Is IBW the only one who could do it?
It really somehow is only him. It really is opening up the cursed sarcophagus of Melee.
Yeah.
Going into that. And right now, I want to say Graves is busting on SFAT.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, 1-1 now? Is this real? Slime beat Graves. I don't understand this world.
So I actually think that might have been
Slime's amazing.
One of Slime's best played sets I've seen.
I commentated that, and I was really like,
no, he's playing really goddamn
Slime
good.
played really well.
Yeah.
Graves People underrate the man. Slime's good.
Joke.
Slime's good, man. Graves is really good, and he beating this Falco was insane.
The messed up part that makes me feel the worst is that, like, you know, I played a little bit of Melee with, we'll call them the Yard Boys.
Yeah.
And I feel like
they're all good, actually.
Well, I feel like now they're much better.
Are they? I don't know.
They're way better than I think they were.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they're so busy.
But they live in a house playing Melee together.
Yeah, but also like
that's a lot. Plus, dude, everyone's gotten a lot better. I sometimes match against people who like.
I mean, against
I haven't
field,
played
though.
in like 3-4 years. So I matched against Phenom recently. Remember the game we
yeah,
watched from back in the day?
Yeah.
And so much better now.
Yeah.
Like so much better now.
That's
and I was like,
game and watch.
that's what I mean. Like people haven't played in years, right?
Right. Okay.
Who are like, you know, who just improved, and they're not going to tournaments, but they're just playing online.
I guess, but like SFAT's also improving is my point. And he's kind of, you know,
he might
losing the set.
We'll see.
He probably wins the set. I mean, I have to say, it's still.
Speaking of big upsets, Rocket right here.
Rocket is up game 3 versus FatGoku.
Dude, I now understand the benefits of the quad stream. I like it having commentary. I like this whole situation.
Yeah, this is coming together right now.
This is coming together. This is a good idea, Aiden. You're a genius. Actually, whoever did the Tuck one, you're a genius.
Well, Aiden's whole point was maybe I don't have to have commentators if I have the quad stream, which I have
actually
to
disagree with
protest it.
Now that we've done it,
this is fine.
commentators just make it better.
Yeah, I gotta say
because we're capable of doing this. It's actually not that hard.
You know what I'm saying? Give us 4 more.
Give us 4
8
more commentators?
Yeah, give us 4 more commentators, yes.
Yeah.
But give us 8 streams to watch at the same time.
Okay, I don't think we can do that.
I could do 8.
Somehow quad is like the perfect number.
The quad's a really good amount.
Like I think we can handle this.
Vincessant, beautiful chain grab. But Blur's noticing the dashes in between the grabs now. It just spoiled it for Vincent.
Spoiled.
Dude, Vincent might move to San Diego. His girlfriend might be related to a bunch of Smashers from San Diego in the world's smallest series of interchanges.
Okay.
There's like a huge amount of Smashers that came from.
Good thing to know that I'll immediately forget.
Exactly, yeah.
Man, look at Rocket.
Oh my God, 137.
FatGoku is one of the best players in the world.
150, and somehow that didn't lead to a kill
setup. Just want to point that
out.
I love FatGoku. I'm a big FatGoku fan.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to be a player of this caliber with Young Link.
This would be Rocket's
it's
one of
Rocket's best
wins.
Probably the best one.
Moth was a really good win, but that
no,
was
this is better.
This might be better because
FatGoku's insane.
That was a matchup specific sort of thing. So this is a best of 5, just as a heads up.
Yeah, I know, but like,
yeah. Oh,
this is
get him! How is that not?
This is major upset alert. Like this would be one of the biggest upsets of the year.
This would be gigantic. And we're also watching Graves up game 3 versus SFAT and still saying FatGoku Rocket.
Yeah, I mean, this would also be crazy.
Which would be also completely nuts. 184. Nair will not do it. Oh, good God, no!
Fox,
no way.
Fox McCloud!
It's over! Unbelievable.
Dude, Young Link literally can't kill.
That's so cursed.
That's cursed.
That's...
Meanwhile, Fox just kills you!
Meanwhile, SFAT trying to make it happen in the same way against Graves, but Graves got the hit?
Never mind, FatGoku might just win. Watch SFAT win in this position, too.
Yeah, actually... Oh, no!
Wow.
Fucking way.
Wow.
Please.
Dude.
I mean, I'm an SFAT fan, but I need Graves to finish that. That's the worst piece of luck.
Oh, my God. That's a huge opening.
That's
a huge opening.
Oh, God. And now it's, like, SFAT favored. He's been here before. He has the momentum.
I don't know about it anymore. Gets a roll off.
Not going to be able to...
Shorten. Clutch.
Clutch shorten again.
Oh, that's not going to get in. It's really hard to get into Falco right now. Oh, immediate nair. That shield stab. Falco's shield gets poked. And, oh, my God. Graves drops a game that you just cannot drop.
My heart is broken.
You can't drop. If you're going to beat a player of SFAT's caliber, you can't drop that game.
You can't drop that game at all.
And I think Graves knows. Right? Like... maybe you could pull that set back around. But like, wow, that game is not one of those that you're allowed to drop. Just like Rocket probably couldn't have dropped last game.
You know, I like having the player cam so we can see him. I'm kind of glad we didn't see that one.
That one's a rough one.
Ooh, Vincessant. You finished off Casper game 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that
also,
one will
I
happen.
think one thing the quad stream is really encapsulating for us is how hard tournaments are.
Oh my God!
Like these guys who go far all the time, this is what they deal with.
You
like,
really
they
don't
have to actually go through it.
Unless you see an entire player's run, you don't realize
how hard it was.
Or like how many close calls some players really do end up having.
And also how many close calls they win.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, they're just clutch. They're mental. You know, Mango says Melee is what, 99% mental. You see stuff like this, and you're like,
maybe it is.
FatGoku was at 190%, and just when he got the opportunity, executed and ended it. You know, that's good. And I will say that was a bit of a Young Link moment, so that there was a bit of a tier difference there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you still have to close. And let me tell you something: a lot of other Foxes wouldn't have closed that situation.
Not at all. They would have been done.
Yeah.
Still kind of even. I don't understand what Young Link even does when you tech away as Fox sometimes.
No, it's not something I don't know either. But my Young Link, not very good. So what do I know? Oh, that dash attack.
Oh, dash attack.
Dash attack.
And then
oh my God,
jabs.
Well, I'm learning everything.
I know, but on that stage, that does not kill.
No, and that's the thing is like you can do stuff to cover options, but does any of it kill?
Graves still doing quite well against
like,
SFAT, I gotta say. Neutral is
every FatGoku's not gonna last to like
195. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't beat top players like this, I don't think.
It's really hard.
The other thing is that like
people who know how to recover, like I think Young Link can often look good against like the people who
like Falcos who are bad at recovery.
Well, yeah, who give you stocks, right?
Yeah.
But FatGoku's not giving Rocket anything.
166 again. And it's bomb out again where you're trying to find like bomb nair or bomb down air. But look at FatGoku.
But like, yeah, it's like, nothing connects, nothing combos.
He understands how to make bomb not work, and at that range he also understood it was either going to be grapple probably or was going to be boomerang, and both of those are too slow to beat down tilt. Do you see laser the bomb?
Laser the bomb so it bounces back up and hits Rocket.
Oh.
Kind of sick.
Pretty brutal. Meanwhile, Graves is still just straight up winning a lot of these games.
Was that a double air dodge? Did I see that wrong? Am I crazy?
On which stage?
Oh, Young Link.
Bottom right?
No, left.
Oh, up left? I missed it because I was watching Graves SFAT.
I have to recap what I just saw.
That's weird. Okay, it looks like FatGoku has now figured out you can just laser the bombs, which is
insane.
Which means...
But you can't laser the arrow.
Arrow, but you're not that worried about arrow.
Who's worried about arrow? Not me.
And then boomerang, you can just
But he's also doing now different angles. Look, Rocket has seen it all.
SFAT
Rocket can deal with the counterplay. I'm very sure about that.
Yeah, that's a game Rocket knows pretty well.
I think the harder part for someone like Rocket is can Rocket deal with, like, does Rocket have enough top level Fox experience to know how to deal with the differences in defense?
Yeah.
Defense is what's going to be the difference, right?
That's a huge
It's like, okay, how's this guy moving around my stuff? And also, how do I close stocks? How do I get edge guards? How do I actually punish a guy who doesn't just like fall into everything that I'm throwing out like most people do?
Saw a couple good signs from FatGoku. One was up throw, up airing at low percent. Young Link, that's hard. The other is understanding that like jab straight up beats a lot of Young Link's moves when it doesn't look like it should optically.
Wow, I cannot believe that reached.
Yeah.
That gives Rocket a chance.
I thought he didn't have enough room for sure.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, it was a tech roll away, right?
Yeah. So 100 would have to be a huge comeback from Rocket because
especially he has another 200% to probably go on FatGoku. FatGoku's holding center, not being impatient and gets it. Wow.
Solid 65th from Rocket. Definitely
Graves
had chances.
though.
Graves
took the next game and could maybe actually do it still.
This is legitimately just an absurdly competitive set. All 5 games have been really, really tight from Graves.
Again, against one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah.
So that's just being this, honestly, not even winning the set, just being this far is like really sick for Graves.
And someone practiced and really just good at the meta.
Just what Graves needed.
Oh no.
Staying composed too, like that Heartbreaker game 3, to be composed in this moment is pretty difficult.
65th would just be a heartbreaker for what has been.
Is that like SFAT's worst result in like
A while?
A decade?
I feel like SFAT may have lost to
Like 15 years almost?
yeah, I can't.
Like 12 years, something
There
like
has
crazy?
to have been one, but
65th. I don't remember SFAT getting 65th. SFAT always gets like top 8.
I just feel like SFAT is a good player. Obviously, he's been doing a lot of stuff out of the game this year.
I
but
literally
this would
can't think of 60.
this would be the worst year he's
I mean,
ever had.
not a 65th. But it's too early for that. SFAT is the kind of guy
who will still win this.
who will win these type of sets. Yeah, just like we saw with FatGoku. This guy knows how to close these.
I think SFAT's also playing it really smart in the sense of, like, don't make it so that Graves hits 3 combos and win.
Yeah.
Make it so Graves wins this long, drawn-out neutral game. That's
Red
nice.
go to the edge.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Graves did inside B. That up B that Graves did was really close anyways. Really close to the stage.
Where you think you're being a little safer, but you're not.
But you're just totally not, yeah.
Oh, that's really, really low.
Great tech.
Wow, great tech.
Great tech. Punishes the lazy option, you know? Just go when you go for that dare.
Yeah. And there it is. You see SFAT's patience coming in.
Yeah, now he's doing real well.
Yeah.
And if he closed the stock, then be in a commanding position.
I'll just watch the dare come in on the shield, too.
Okay.
This is how top players just get it done, right?
This is how they get it done.
Ooh, push off. Smart from Graves.
Graves needs this. Ooh, what a recovery.
What a recovery. Shades of game 3. Meanwhile, Vincessant is going to flub the edge guard there. Oh, no, back. To look at SFAT just go full cactuar there for a bit.
Holding center.
Wow. Rolling again. Good.
Okay.
Nice. Meanwhile, Casper in a tight spot here, just not wanting to let exactly this happen. In bottom left. Oh,
Yeah.
gets the land. Down smash, even game.
Okay.
You got to go for the edge guard, and now you're going to lose. Now you're going to lose.
Okay.
Casper advanced to the top 64.
Graves needs to take a stock out like pronto to
Graves
stay in
needs
this.
a bunch of miracles in a
Okay,
row.
that's it.
Wow.
Wow.
That was very competitive.
Insane sets.
That might have been all of them.
All of them were good.
Yeah.
Literally every set that was on screen at that moment was awesome.
Close 3-1, close 3-1, close 3-1. Really, 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 really close 3-2.
Yeah.
SFAT in huge trouble there, I got to say.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a tough bracket for Graves.
Okay, y'all. That is it for our block. I greatly enjoyed it. Quad stream is actually a great idea.
I like it.
I'm an advocate now. Maybe I don't want to be an advocate these days. If you know what I'm trying to say. You know, definitely not. Don't want to be an advocate for the community, as they say. Anyway, we're having a good time.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys soon. Until the next block.
Stick around, a lot more Melee to come.
Peace.